Yeah, 28-year-old Gretchen Fleming vanishing nearly a month ago, and investigators say she was last seen in the early morning hours of December 4th, leaving a lounge in the city of Parkersburg. Police have identified a person of interest. And joining us live with the latest on where that investigation stands tonight is Parkersburg Police Chief Matthew Board. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And Chief, Gretchen was last seen on December 4th. Her family did not report her missing until December 12th. Did they share with you why they waited so long? And has that impacted your investigation at all?
She was close with her family, but as you know, she's 27 years old. Sometimes you just go a few days without speaking to family. So they didn't really feel it was strange. Then after speaking with one another, they realized that it had been some time since anybody had spoken with her, December the 3rd, actually. And then they came to us on the 12th to report her missing.
And we know within hours of her being reported missing, detectives managed to place Gretchen at the My Way Lounge. What led investigators to that location so quickly? Was it employees or other customers there who knew her?
Well, they set up a timeline. That was a rather large stretch. The family had not seen her or heard from her since the 3rd. So the fact that it had been the 12th, that was alarming in and of itself. So within a very short period of time of it being reported, we're talking, long enough for the initial reporting officer to complete the report, it was assigned to a detective, so they began working on it. Through their investigation, they were able to set up a very consistent timeline, a time frame where she had traveled throughout that day, and ultimately were unable to locate anybody that had spoken to her since the early morning hours of December the 4th.
And we know there is a person of interest in this case. What can you share with us about this person, and how were you able to identify them?
Just through the investigative leads. Parkersburg's a very close community. We've had a lot of people reach out and a lot of people be forthcoming. That's a luxury we have here that a lot of places don't. So once they were able to get to the My Way Lounge through establishing that timeline, through surveillance footage, speaking with people there, people sending us tips, we were able to pretty well zero in on a person of interest that we needed to speak with.
What is this person saying about the night of her disappearance, and are there any inconsistencies so far?
Initially, within 24 hours, our investigators did speak with him. In that time, he did confirm that Gretchen did leave the My Way Lounge with him. He provided a ride. But then it became very inconsistent in regard to where they parted ways. We've furthered the timeline and the time that we believe that they may have been together with other surveillance videos, things of that nature, that has the vehicle that we've provided you photos of traveling in the direction at least towards the person of interest residence. He has denied she was ever there, but once again, it was very inconsistent.
Can you share with us why this person has not been charged yet?
Well, we don't have a crime. It's still an investigation. We're still looking for Gretchen. We do not want to speculate. Still hoping that there's a positive resolution to this. Quite honestly, the investigation is flowing, but we are at a point that we are comfortable saying that we believe this person of interest has more information that he could provide us and that we would like to have, but we have not gotten.
And a very last question for you in just about 20 seconds. What have you learned about Gretchen during the course of this investigation? What kind of person was she?
She was loved by people that she knew well, and she was loved by people that she just had chance encounters with in regard to maybe just an acquaintance from high school or somebody that she, worked a little while with. She had a lasting impression on everyone that she came into contact with. I've met with her grandmother, her grandfather, her father, various cousins, and they're devastated, as I would be, and we're working hard.